I'm Kent and I play drums for the band in this moment. So I come from a very small town in Washington called Qualam Bay. Grew up in the mountains and on the ocean, you know. There wasn't a lot of opportunity there, so I decided one day to leave and move to LA and try to pursue music. And then on Instagram, I followed Randy, the guitar player, and he put up a post looking for a drummer for a side project, and I answered it and auditioned. Long story short, I got the gig. And then a couple months later, he sends me a text saying, hey, In This Moment needs a drummer. So for this upcoming tour, I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to get a different tone out of the drums. When I switched from the Reflex kit to the Max series, that was a step in the right direction. Then when I played a Dios kit at my clinic at Big Dudes Music in Kansas City, that kit sounded really nice to me, and I thought that the toms and just the drums themselves sounded really big and warm and thunderous, and I thought that sound was going to fit the band very well.
So the first time I saw In This Moment was at Carolina Rebellion about 2 years ago, and what initially struck my attention, obviously the crowd was immensely engaged with it, and the music coming from the stage, but the theatrics that the band brings and the stage presence that is part of their act was immediately engaging. Kind of put it in the back of my mind saying, I'd like to work with those guys in some capacity. Fast forward 2 years, here I am at ddrum, and Kent Diimmel's a ddrum artist, so I immediately seized the moment, jumped on the opportunity and said, this could be the connection that I was looking for. So the conversation quickly went to, maybe we could do a custom kit. So we flew Kent down and sat down with him, drew up what would be ideal for him, not only from a design perspective for a custom painted kit, but as well as fitting him into a newer model, a newer series that really could encapsulate what the band and what the sound that he was looking for. So one of the unique things that I think is going to be cool about this project is each member in the band has their own, we'll call it an icon, that represents them and their persona on stage. So when working with Kent to figure out what this kit would look like, we wanted to incorporate that art as well as something from his background. So I think when the kit's done, you're gonna see a little bit of Kent person, and you're gonna see a little bit of Kent stage in the combination of the art. I think it's gonna be pretty cool.